And welcome back. Good evening. What is cracking, y'all? Today we are back on the Valley of the Old Farm, and we are just settling in to harvest our best crop of sorghum on this map yet. We did a superior job as far as fertilization goes. Let's hope our corn and soybeans work out the same way. The point is we've got an interesting story here, and I wanted to bring it to here just to see what you guys think. Now, as you guys know, I'm out of Detroit, so it is a rare instance when a story catches my eye to a point that, well, I want to bring it up here. That just happens to be the Buffalo Bills, because this was 9 hours ago, per Adam Schefter. Bills head coach Sean McDermott told reporters today that he is very concerned that wide receiver Stefon Diggs is not at Buffalo's mandatory minicamp today. Now, it's not uncommon to see a player be this way, because it happens all over the league, to be quite honest with you. But the thing is that with that comes the next part of it. Stefon Diggs' agent 8 hours ago responded to Sean McDermott and Adam Schefter by saying, oh boy, we're already at 93. Jeez. Alrighty then. Let me go get the trailer then. But Stefon Diggs' agent Adiza Bakari said his client is in Buffalo, has been in Buffalo since yesterday morning, took his physical, met with the head coach and the GM the past 2 days. And the Pro Bowl wide receiver will be there for the entirety of mandatory minicamp. Close quote. Whoa, buddy. Well, then we get to Josh Allen's comment. And this is where I think we all remember the playoff game against the Bengals, where they were not prepared at all. Josh threw an interception to end the game. And, you know, Quote, I know we're working on things internally. I love Stef and I got his back no matter what. Close quote. So, you are working on things internally? Apologize for my hand in the way. We're going to go in cab. Or not. But you're working on things internally. Huh? So you've got the head coach who is very concerned. You've got a star wide receiver who basically had it out with his QB on the sideline in the playoff game to then not be at mandatory minicamp for then his agent to come out and say, yeah, my client's going to be there for the entirety of it. And then you saw the different reports of, oh, well, he was in the weight room. And he was in the building. But this is... I am fascinated. I don't want to say love. But I am fascinated by stories like this. You have Chris Jones in Kansas City who is in a contract here. Oh, and by the way, it does not stop there. I almost forgot. Bills and Stephon Diggs agreed to a 4-year, $104 million extension, sources say, which includes $70 million guaranteed. So you have a star wide receiver who not only had it out with his QB on the sideline of a playoff game, but on top of that, you've got Josh Allen saying, we're working on things entirely. You have the agent coming out and basically backing his client. Is anybody else like me to where it is just like, I'm fascinated by stories like this, and then not only that, but straight up, is this something or is it nothing? And I would tell you in most cases, I ain't even going to worry about it. Just because it's not my team, this, that, the other. The entire point being is that, no, I do think there is something here. Oh, we're working on things internally. Huh? And then you've got the agent saying that he's in Buffalo, spent the past 2 days talking to the head coach and the GM. Meanwhile, this guy's not at mandatory minicamp. So I would love to know, is this something or nothing? I gotta believe it's something because, like I said, he just agreed to a 4-year, $100 million extension, or $104 million extension. That includes 70 million guaranteed. And this dude wants to act this way. And look, I'll just be upfront with you. I do think the Bills have missed their chance to overtake Kansas City. And I honestly, I think it's a race between the fact of Kansas City, the Bengals, and the Bills. And the other problem is, does anybody want to talk about the fact that Josh Allen had a ton of turnovers the last 2 seasons? Anybody want to talk about that? Because maybe that's a factor as to why Stephon Diggs is, I don't know, acting a fool. I mean, it's crazy. But is anybody else fascinated by stories like this? Because I absolutely am. Let me know.